What do you think of a mother who smokes during pregnancy? She can damage the unborn child, right?
What is your opinion if a mother drinks alcohol during pregnancy? I bet you don't have a very high opinion of that woman, do you?
Do you have a high opinion of a woman doing crack or cocaine during pregnancy? I'll bet you don't.
So, tell me, why would you respect a woman like Sarah Palin having a Down syndrome baby? She was 44 when she had her damaged baby. It's not like she didn't know the risk.
Almost half of babies with Down syndrome have heart defects.
About 12% of babies with Down syndrome are born with intestinal malformations that require surgery.
More than 60% of children with Down syndrome have vision problems, including crossed eyes, near or farsightedness, and cataracts.
About 75% of children with Down syndrome have some hearing loss.
Children with Down syndrome tend to have many colds and ear infections, as well as bronchitis and pneumonia.
About 1% of babies with Down syndrome are born with congenital hypothyroidism, a thyroid hormone deficiency that can affect growth and brain development.
Individuals with Down syndrome are more likely than unaffected individuals to develop Alzheimer's disease, which is characterized by progressive memory loss, personality changes, and other problems.
Adults with Down syndrome tend to develop Alzheimer's disease at an earlier age than unaffected individuals. Studies suggest that about 25% of adults with Down syndrome over age 35 have symptoms of Alzheimer's disease.
Does the risk of Down syndrome increase with the mother's age?
Yes. The risk of Down syndrome increases with the mother's age.
At age 40, the risk is 1 in 100.
At age 45, the risk is 1 in 30.
Sarah Palin was 44 when she became pregnant. At age 44, the risk is 1 in 35 that she would have a Down syndrome baby.
Are you saying Sarah Palin should never have become pregnant?
That is exactly what I'm saying.
At age 44, she should have known better.
It is not as though she is a woman without education.
Most women in America know better. Even your welfare queen knows better.
So, why did she become pregnant?
One can only assume her desire to have a child overcame her concern for the child's health.
She was just plain selfish and self-centered.
Even after she discovered her child would have Down syndrome, she insisted on bringing her child to full term.
Is that not the honorable thing to do? She is, after all, pro-life.
It is courageous on her part. However, upon making the decision, it became incumbent upon her to cease all her personal ambitions and devote herself 100% to the handicapped child she was bringing into this world.
A Down syndrome child is going to have a life of medical procedures, health problems, mental disabilities, growth problems, self-esteem problems, and a whole host of other problems.
Sarah Palin should not bring a handicapped person into this world, abandon the child for others to care for, and pursue her desire for fame and fortune. Her Down syndrome child will need all the personal care she can provide.
Sarah Palin, ignoring her infant child at the child's most critical moment, disqualifies her to speak about family values.